when you are speaking about birth, I'm also just thinking about life. Thinking about all the different pain, suffering.
They're so hand in hand. I prep people for birth.
It's crazy. I'm like very emotional.
The way
that
people do life is the way they do birth.
Exactly.
And so a lot of the coaching I do to prep them for birth is Phabby and I both, we spend so much time getting to know our people and understanding how they do life, because it's the way they're going to show up in birth and motherhood. And I am like, now I've taken it a step further with my birth prep, where I'm like, where can we soften some of the edges?
Yeah, I love that.
So that, and I do that through my coaching part, so that you're not like slammed up against it in birth. You don't get the lesson in birth or motherhood. It's like, where can we start during pregnancy to kind of like look at, maybe if you're a control freak, we can start playing around with this now, so you can flow a little bit easier during birth or pregnancy.
The Move Forward Everyday podcast, we all get 24 hours in a day to have freedom, to experience joy. What is important to you? Who are you? And what makes you happy? Hi, everyone. I'm MaryRuth, the founder and CEO of MaryRuth Organics, and this is the Move Forward Everyday podcast. Today, the end of the year, I have chosen two very, very special and powerful guests, and I am over the moon excited to let everyone know that it is Lori, who has been my doula for all 4 of my births, for Ethan, who is 8, for Elliot, who is 7, for the twins. During COVID, Jacob and Grace, Lori was there every step of the way. I am so thrilled to talk about morning and nighttime routines and what she has learned from being an author, a life coach, and in one of LA's most incredible, loving doulas for many, many years. And we also have, this is so exciting, we have our very first doctor on the podcast, Dr. Phabby, who is an incredible holistic OB-GYN. And what's very special about this is that Lori and Dr. Phabby have an incredible friendship, an incredible working relationship. So it's also very nice to have the synergy here of them sharing a lot of what they've learned in their careers. I want to introduce each of them, and then we will get into their morning and nighttime routines. So first, Lori, because I've known you the longest, we would love to hear from you. Anything you want to share about your life, being a support system to all these incredible women who have birthed so many beautiful babies. So welcome to the podcast.
Thanks, MaryRuth. I love you. I'm so happy to be here. Well, I mean, it was such an honor, like supporting you through all those, for your pregnancies and births, and you're like such a powerhouse. And just to watch, not only you birth your babies, but this company and everything. It's just amazing, the life. What do I want to share? What do you want me to say?
Well, I think just how long you've been a doula. I think you told me you've been a part of over 1,000 births. Anything you want to say on that? Yeah.
So I've been a doula for over 26 years. I've done over like 1,600 births. My philosophy is there's no right way to do it, but there's a right way for you. And I'm very, very big on education. I think so many people spend so much money and time and energy on their wedding. And then when it comes to birth, like the birth of their child, they're just put it in the doctor's hands. And they don't always have a Dr. Phabby. Which, by the way, like, even Phabby will put it in your hands. And like,
that's so beautiful.
She really holds space for you and your birth intentions, which I love about her. And so birth really matters. The birth of the mother really matters. The birth will stay with you for the rest of your life. It imprints your child. How these babies are born, how these mothers are born, how these families are born really matter. And then the way that they're heard, treated, and respected all through their pregnancy plays into the way that and then the birth, how they mother and how they parent their child, and the confidence. So I like to not just do the birth, I like to support throughout the whole journey.
Yes, you always checked on me afterwards for many months after each of my children.
I'm not as good with postpartum as I am with pregnancy, but I do love the pregnancy and birth, and then you have me for life once you've gone through that, and I'll always be there for you.
Yeah, I also think and wanted to highlight something so beautiful that you just said that I have never really thought about before. You just said that also you're supporting the moms becoming moms, like they're also birthing into becoming a mom, especially if it's their first child, obviously. Can you, before we hear from Dr. Phabby, can you just define for us what a doula is? Because that, my VP of brand at MaryRuth Organics, so sweet, wrote me on Slack, what is a doula?
Yeah. So doulas are a non-medical support system, person who we support the mind, the body, the spirit. We hold space for emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, all the things. And we're a great counterpart to a doctor or even a midwife. We educate and do, massage and comfort. We hold space. We advocate. We do all different things. And we work with doctors and midwives and everything. We usually show up the birth way before they do.
Mm-hmm. True. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, unless you have,
a fast birth.
or like, again, Dr. Phabby, who does not walk in when the eyebrows of the baby are coming out.
Her passion is her true passion.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, we do. I can't tell you how much I hold space for like people's emotions, for their mindset, for their physical body, all the things. And we all work differently. All of us doulas work differently. I mentor doulas and train them. And I have a doula program called Doula Your Way, which is all about like finding your own unique special sauce and sharing it with the world. Because I don't think there's a one way to do anything. Yeah. And there's a doula out there for everybody, a right doula.
Yeah. And also I wanted to just put it here on the podcast. I won't go into it too much, but my first birth was, it was essential beyond that you were there. First time I felt like I couldn't do it in the middle of the birth. And the second time was incredible. My second birth was my biggest baby. Elliot was 9 pounds, 3 ounces, and he was out in like 4 hours, and that was amazing. And then my hardest birth was pushing out both the twins during COVID. And that was so difficult. And that was a long birth. And I needed you the most during the COVID in the hospital and my water breaking. And that one I felt like MaryRuth Organics has ESG program. And I was just thinking I never thought about it before, but I feel like we should do something also for mothers, who are giving birth and getting support, because I really needed you. And it was, I remember when you left the hospital, you said something so beautiful to me. You just said I've seen over 1,000 births, and just remember, you can always do anything. It was so special. It was a Friday night. So thank you. And
I totally, it's I remember that birth like it was yesterday.
Yeah, my goodness gracious. And what's amazing about having Dr. Phabby and Lori here is that I met Dr. Phabby, very special. I threw my friend a baby shower in my backyard this summer. It was 95 degrees that day. Yeah. Oh my goodness. There was no shade. We were all sweating. And that I really felt like there's many reasons I threw the baby shower, but it was so healing for me. And I want people to hear this. You never know why we're asked to do things or collaborate in ways. And a lot of people know I was going through a 2-year divorce. And then at the end of summer, right before my children's school started, I had the baby shower in my backyard, and I got to meet Dr. Phabby and I got to meet Lori, and it really opened up a place in my heart where I said, maybe someday I'm going to have another baby. Wow. So it was very therapeutic for me after my 2-year divorce and a journey. And I love kids so much to meet you.
Wow.
That day, I don't really remember. Obviously, I was so happy for my friends and her husband who are having their first baby. But for my soul's journey, my experience, it became very obvious to me that, okay, I was asked to host the shower. And I actually was asked to host the shower in a wild way. Everyone was in Europe and I was home with my kids. And then someone in Europe said, you should ask MaryRuth to host your shower. So it was also kind of, and then you came. And I thought that was so amazing. And I think we sat near each other during the blessings.
Yes.
Anyways, it really affected me, and it made me more open to, I just felt all your love and nurturing energy. And also again, we don't know each other so well, but I felt this energy of how you allow life to unfold. You're not controlling it. Very powerful. So welcome to the podcast, Dr. Phabby, who again is a medical doctor, OB-GYN, holistic OB-GYN. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Dr. Phabby. I'm also known as Dr. Aflac or Dr. Borja. So
or Dr. Fabulous.
Yes.
Is what I call her.
Well, it's because there's so many. Anyways, the name change is just funny for me. So I think I changed the name so that people can recognize me. Yeah. So, well, I've been an OB and a lot of people ask me, oh, when did you want to be an OB? And I said, I've always wanted to be an OB.
This is amazing.
Since I was 8 years old. This is more of a calling to me rather than just a job. So, and I like using my name, Dr. Phabby, not my last name, because when I tell people, when I present myself, you don't know who you're going to meet. It's either you're going to need Dr. Phabby or you're going to need the mom, who I'm a mom. I'm also a wife. I'm also a daughter. So who is going to be with you at your birth is, I don't know, whatever you're going to need.
See, so powerful. Allowing it's like what you just said, which I think is worth repeating this on the podcast for everyone who's listening. There's not one way to do anything. There's not one way to do something. Like that's also about accepting the process,
correct,
and the journey,
and the person that's you're working with
in front of you in live time.
Yes,
I think that's probably a huge thing for you.
Yeah, it is very much because I love the idea of being present, and so many times we're not present. We're so busy. If anything, I would to say to any parent becoming a new parent is like, kids don't care about the quantity of time. They care about the quality of time. And that's for everybody. It's a matter of being present. You know,
that's how I felt at the shower. You guys talked to me, not even that long, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was so important for my own healing.
Yes.
And I was like, wow.
And that's what I think the most, for a lot of people asking me, what is it about you? Why are you doing this different? I don't know that I'm doing anything different, only to the fact that I am listening. I am present and I'm there and I don't have an agenda, right?
Or a timeline.
Or
and
timeline.
She's patient.
Yes, and I'm patient. So there's some...
And she trusts
yes,
birth.
I trust birth. I love you.
Well, I'm just going to...
This is very deep. These are very, very deep, important concepts about life, not just even birth.
Yeah.
Life. And
yes.
MaryRuth, we've gotten so far away, and especially in the medical world, from like trusting a woman's body and what they're capable of. And that's something with Phabby. She trusts birth, she trusts your body, and she trusts your baby, and she trusts the process. And it's kind of, I always say that like Phabby also does home births. And I'm always like, if a OB-GYN just attended one home birth, it would shift the way they practice.
And that's to that point.
That's also very powerful.
Yes, to that point, because right now we have made pregnancy a problem or a problem to solve. We have medicalized pregnancy. We have forgotten that pregnancy happens, right? And it's normal. It's part of the physiology of women. We were created to birth. And so what is the problem here? Do you understand? So I also want to add, everybody has their own physiology, right? And so the reason why I take my time with people is to know their own physiology. You're not going to be the same person. You're not cattle that you were following a line, a recipe, right? Everybody's different. So I need to get to know you, to know what functions, what is normal to you. So.
And how long have you been
an OB? Yeah. I've been an OB for, wow. Now I'm going to say my age. I don't know if I want to say. You outed yourself. You see, I don't know if I want to out myself. I kind of,
She's 6 months. She's been an OB for.
No, I know, right? I'm just a baby. Come on. I'm so darling. Hello.
Almost like 1 year anniversary.
It's like, well, okay. So I've been in practice. I'm going to say exactly over 20 years. So there you go.
It's amazing.
Yes.
And like you said, you knew since you were 8 years old.
Since I was 8 years old. And my mom, because my first language is French. And so I would say, I want to be an obstétricienne et gynécologue. And my mom goes, do you even know what that is? And I said, I want to take care of women.
So beautiful, honestly.
Yeah. And I wanted to be a chef. Go figure.
I mean,
that's funny,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. I don't know. Like maybe, I don't know. Yeah.
But it is.
Creating.
Exactly.
Creating
it's
from
creativity.
scratch or,
yes. Because the difference, I would say, even for a doula, right? The way Lori is not a normal doula. Okay. No. I don't believe she's a normal doula. First of all, she touches people. She does massage on them. Who does that? Not every doula does that. Mm-hmm. They don't massage.
No, I interviewed a lot of doulas, and I'm not saying anything bad, but I just did it over the phone.
Yeah.
And Lori's voice, her frequency of her voice, I've said, okay, feel really comfortable. I want Lori to be my doula.
And she's a team player. You know, the birth of doulas was as out of a need that was necessary. So that's why when people ask also, well, what's the point of having a doula? Why do I want a doula? Mm-hmm. I said, well, we didn't need a doula before, but now we do because the medicine has changed.
Yeah.
The medical field has changed. The need for a person to stand in the middle in the gap to not only support and advocate is not just for the mom, but it's also for the dad, for the family. So I don't think that the doula is only for mom, but it's because I've seen Lori, you know, calm down the dad so many times. I've seen. So it's for the entire family, you know. So
that's amazing. And I haven't heard that yet too. And I think that that's also good for people who are listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's for whoever's in the room, whoever's there.
Yeah. Doulas will never get involved like in the middle of the partner. Situation.
Yeah.
If anything, we facilitate that bonding, but we hold space for both of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know?
Because it's something new. It's something new. And, you know, the idea of working with Lori, what was great and what's great about working with her is that this is how the model of care is supposed to be. It's the team that surrounds
collaboration
and partnership. Because we all want the same thing. We're all there to support the family. We're there to support.
And would you say, I mean, this is just coming to my mind now. I have never thought about this before. Would you say that in the collaboration, in the partnership, I always think of like compromising. So like, I feel like in lifetime, when there's a birth, don't you feel like the mom has to come halfway from where, like everyone has to kind of come from where they thought it might be to where it actually is happening?
Yes.
Right.
I would say because there's a respect, okay? There's a respect. I respect Lori. She respects me. I respect her knowledge and her understanding. We respect the parent and we respect each other's roles. So because there's a respect, there's an unspoken trust. Mm-hmm. And so the flow of things that happen.
Very powerful.
Yes. And because things can happen and change in matter of minutes and moments. And I will look at Lori and she'll say, no, we need to do this. And I will trust her.
That's what a real team is. And that also goes not just for birth, but I think for all partnerships, relationships, you have to trust the person,
right.
Respect them.
Yes.
It's very powerful.
So we respect the parents, the mom. That's the thing. We need to respect.
And I'm sure they also feel that.
They feel the energy.
Yes.
Like when.
Yes. Everything is energy.
You felt. I mean, even at the baby shower when you were
I was like, my heart was getting stitched up. I was like remembering how beautiful it was delivering my children, being with my children. I was like, you know what? It's like a new era. Like Dr. Phabby, if I did have another child, like I would want, Dr. Phabby and Lori, and I should be open and you never know. And it was just like very, it's like what you said, energy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can feel like and when we respect and like, trust each other and love each other, because I do love, she's one of my best friends. Like it's the people that we are involved with, they feel our vibration, the energy, the joy, the love, the trust, and then they can relax. And they're just like, because they're simmering in it.
I have and before I ask you about your morning and nighttime routines, I want to say one other thing about Dr. Jay Gordon, who really helped me with something as well. Talking about like love, trust, like how in those very vulnerable moments, what one person says can really define, like what you said, like your whole process. And there was a moment when my water had broken during an exam with the twins. So I wasn't naturally going into labor. I got really scared. And then the doctors, again, I'm not saying anything bad. It's just my own journey, my children's journey. I accept all of it. I had to go on Pitocin, and I had never been on even an epidural or Pitocin or even an Advil in like 20 years. So really nervous about the Pitocin. And I called the pediatrician. I was talking to Lori, I was talking to the doctor, but I also called the pediatrician.
Yes.
And it's so powerful. It's so powerful because I also believe that health and wellness is also mental health. Mental health is health and wellness. I remember walking around the block feeling so defeated, and it was so healing. What he said, this was before we were going to go to the hospital, knowing I was going to have to go there, be on the Pitocin, and didn't know like what was going to happen. He's so smart. And I'm sure that comes from, I think he's like 65 or 70. I don't know. I'm sure it comes from so many years but he said something very simple, like, it's totally okay. It's not going to hurt you. But I needed my personality profile, which is like fear-based. Is it going to hurt me? Is it going to hurt the babies? Is it all going to go bad right now?
Right.
It's so powerful. He just reaffirmed. I'm sure you are also very similar. It depends case by case, like what the person needs to hear, how their personality is. I'm sure you could tell when people are afraid or in panic mode. So I felt like he had so much confidence, so much love, so much certainty that it allowed me to be like, okay, like I accept this process. That really helped a lot.
Right. That's beautiful.
Okay. So let's start with Dr. Phabby.
Yes.
Please share with us. It can be you have no morning routine, you have a hybrid morning routine, you have a couple things you like to do, you have an ideal one that sometimes you get to do, but anything that you would like to share as a wife and a mom and a doctor about your morning routine.
Oh yeah, because it's really a routine. It's so I will wake up and I actually do some meditation in the morning. The first thing I want to do is like I have this meditation with gratitude.
Yes.
It's if we start off the day with gratitude it's just saying thank you. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for waking up. Thank you. Just thank you with everything. And it's I get it through the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's a 10-minute gratitude meditation. I'll do that, and I also do another meditation where it says trust in God in all your heart and all. It's just my thing that I love to do to submit to that. And then I'll go downstairs, I'll brush my teeth, take a shower. And then I go downstairs and I get my morning vitamin routine. I'm talking about, yes, I do. This is why.
First person, Lori and Dr. Phabby, first person in the whole 8 months of the podcast to say that they take their vitamins in the morning.
Oh, yes. And I love your vitamin.
Maybe everyone else thought it was cheesy, but I'm happy you guys acknowledge it.
Listen, I hate taking pills. I hate taking pills. Okay?
I'm so sick of it.
So
I don't do it anymore.
When I saw, and by the way, taking quercetin, because I take quercetin, okay? Because it's flu season. Hello.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay.
So good.
And turmeric, hello. Okay.
Yeah.
So I cannot tell you, like, there's certain things like that's not good and leaves a bad taste to your mouth. Ooh, I will chug those things down like there's no tomorrow. I chug them down. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste bad. So it doesn't taste bad. That's important. People need to do
for consistency. I always say it has to be delicious so people will take it so that their blood work will move the needle. They won't have these. Yeah.
Berberine. Hello.
Yes, we have
the natural. The natural Ozempic. Okay, people don't know this. It's the holistic natural Ozempic. Forget the shot. Take the berberine. It works.
No, it's so sweet.
Okay, so I'm just.
Sweet.
anyways, I'm just like, that's my routine, because then I'm trying to fight age, menopause is kicking my butt.
No, it's coming for me soon.
Oh, and your menopause gummies.
Oh, we have to give you those today too. We have to give you those today.
Your menopause gummies have saved me because my husband was having issues because I have to tell you, okay, I maxed out to all my Estrovent. I maxed out to my Estro test. That's it. My receptors were done. They're like, Phabby, we know what this is. It's not gonna work no more. So you're yes, because it has kuhash.
It's so. I have to say this, in our last quarterly retreat, we were all talking about what products we want to make next year, and we just all agreed we're going to make a 32-ounce bottle called Menopause Ultra, liquid, like a liquid blend. Just because it is truly it's a need state that many people.
And if you could add a little bit of libido stuff in there, that's good.
That would be really good.
No, I'm going to tell Adam. Adam is in charge of our innovation. He's such a great man. And he actually said something similar, that all the research showed that this is really what people are looking for. So you made me smile and you made me laugh.
Yes.
No, I love your morning routine. I wanted to say, I call it gratitude frequency.
Yes.
And it's, I need to start, I think, deep breathing or meditating even for 5 minutes when I wake up. I haven't tried that ever. And I think it'd be really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Lori.
Okay.
Your morning routine.
I have a big morning routine.
Yeah.
But I wake up every day at 6. I stumble to my coffee maker and flip on the switch and get back in bed, or I light my fireplace and sit by the fire with some cozy blankets, and I journal. First thing I do is I journal, and I have a journal one that I created. The first one is I check in and say, today I feel, because I'm such a bypass my feelings. And I never really drop in to actually check in on myself.
Oh, also, I have to interrupt this because it is such an important concept. I have had an amazing executive coach for 3-4 years, and he always tells me that I need to drop into my body.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go back in. He said all my energy goes out, meaning for my children, before school, after school.
Yes. It's a check-in with yourself.
Yeah. And he said, MaryRuth, you need to go in, ground into your body. So it's interesting that you said, because I would also be a bypass the feelings person.
Yeah.
That you, I think that would be very powerful for me if I wrote, I feel.
Today
just
I
5
feel.
minutes, gratitude, say out loud. I like speaking out loud, say what I'm grateful for, and then maybe write, I feel. Because some days I feel much better than others.
Yeah.
So I need to kind of maybe go through whatever the other feeling is.
And I can just plow through
amazing.
life and never stop to
That's
drop
amazing.
in. And I'm also same with you. I'm pouring out energy. I'm holding space for everybody else's emotions. And then it's just kind of like, let me acknowledge how I feel. Let me just check in with myself.
Beautiful.
So I write from that place. And then I go into gratitude. And then not only just I'm grateful for, but why? Because I think if I'm grateful for the birds chirping outside, because it calms my nervous system and it makes me feel joy. And when you go into the why of why you're grateful for it, it's a little deeper.
See, this is why she's kind of like a life coach. That's the 2.0 version of my thank
You're
you
like,
now.
I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to put the why. I'm going to put the why. I'm going to put the why. Also, I think what's amazing is ask yourself why is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And then maybe you see a thread. Over time, you see, I really like things that are calming my nervous system.
Yeah. Peace. It gives me peace. It gives me love. It makes me feel joyful. So
that's beautiful.
And then
isn't it amazing, Joelle, how we hear so many different things?
Yeah.
We haven't heard anything like this
really?
yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
people say all kinds of different things.
Yeah. The third thing I do is I take a beat, and this is something I think really important women need to do, is we're really good at tearing apart ourselves and focusing on what we don't have or what's wrong. So I acknowledge something that I like or love about myself or I'm really proud about. And I do this every day. That's awesome. If I don't do this, it's I really feel a big difference. Wow. And this morning, it was just I'm proud of me. I really like who I am.
Yes.
This was, and not being ashamed to acknowledge that, because I didn't feel that way about myself for a long period of time. And that I'm really proud of the life I created. And that was my today.
That's so beautiful.
The fourth thing I do is I set an intention for the way I want to show up for myself in the world. So today it was like present and grounded. And then something I'm hoping to manifest for myself or the world as if it already is in the present moment.
Like life.
Like
happens.
I'm
I understand the doula.
I am with the most amazing man who is like, you know, like as if I already am.
Yes.
And then I read 2 pages in a spiritual book or a book that is something about birth or pregnancy or life, because I think you never stop learning and never stop growing. So today was one of my students, the doulas I'm mentoring. It was a book. I can't remember the book, but it was about indigenous things that people do for birth. And it's about this indigenous culture. Wow. And like, so I read 2 pages of that while I turned on my bath. And then I got into a bath with some Epsom salts and some oils just because I'm freezing in the morning for some reason. My house is really cold.
I get like that too.
And it just loosens up my whole body. And then I go usually to Pilates or go for a hike.
I wanted to call out 2 things, again, for people who listen to the podcast, then they kind of make their own routine or they add something to their routine. So first thing I want to say, because you both touched on it, is everyone knows that I like time blocking. But I listened to someone else who does time blocking, and then they added something in to like, okay, you went here, you did this, you did this. Obviously, sometimes the schedule gets totally messed up. You can't do any of it. You go back to it. But it said, say out loud when you complete the task. I am like, after this podcast, when you're in the car, you could say like, I'm so proud of myself. I went to the podcast. I completed the podcast. Like, hopefully it will add value to people. But saying out loud before you go from just one task to the next task to the next task, it said like speaking out loud and saying like good job to yourself is very important. Then it said at the end of the day, let's say you're shifting from work, this other podcaster, I mean, it was this guy, I was like, this sounds amazing. He says at the end of the day, he'll say out loud, like, today I'm done with my work and I'm going to go be with my children. My work will be there tomorrow morning waiting for me. Wow. But he said by saying it out loud, then he's not reactively looking at his Microsoft Outlook app, right? So he's...
Yeah. It's transitioning.
Like, I had a great day. I did my work. I'm done with my work. I'm going to go have a good evening with my family. My work is going to be waiting for me tomorrow morning. And then... did you see there's like this Instagram TikTok post going around saying how like Harvard just completed a study, and I've been saying this for years in the all staff meetings at MaryRuth Organics, like 13 years. And I just loved the Harvard study tag was like, talking out loud to yourself can change your chemistry quicker than supplements. So I was laughing. Yeah. Because then but I also believe that and know that. I know that blood work is important and that you have to have, but I always say, health and wellness, after 20 years being health and wellness company, mental health is health and wellness. It's a lot of healing. Yeah. I'm sure what you see like birth, fear, life, process.
It's holistic.
So much in your minds.
Yes.
And your outlook. And so I just wanted to kind of acknowledge that Harvard study that said, okay, like talking out loud to yourself or saying like what you're grateful for, even out loud, or like saying it out loud while you're journaling it is even more powerful. It's just being proven more and more in neuroscience. And then
it's because one of the things that when we talk about the holistic aspect of ourselves, we are spiritual beings, right? So our outlook is made of our cardinal bodies, right? The body is always the last to manifest everything. Okay. The internal part of us is our soul.
Yeah.
So our senses are the window and the doorway to our soul. So there's an internal clock that happens inside of you that is sometimes positive, sometimes negative. Outwardly speaking, positivity. Even if you speak to water, molecules will change. Exactly.
We've all seen that one.
Yes.
But it's so brilliant.
It's important for you.
And your body's made up of water. And you're talking to it.
70%, we're water people. We look like our planet, okay? So if you speak within in a that's why I say every time you speak in positivity, it undo the negative inside and you utterly. So when this concept of fake it till you make it or speak it till you believe it. So why can't we manifest? We are always, like I told you, I believe in God and I believe in the creation that we were created in the likeness of God. So therefore we create constantly with our mouths. So either we create positive or we create negative.
This is my favorite part of the podcast so far, because this is like the thing that I think it's power. It is my whole life's work of what I just want people to feel, which is what you said, like you are speaking and creating
constantly
and affecting all your cells and all the water constantly. It is health.
It is health.
And
completely health.
It's like there's that meme that so you can you can take all the supplements, you can go to the gym, but if you still don't
like yourself, talk badly to yourself.
It's like
this is so important.
It's all holistic. It's a whole thing that you can't, it's mind, body, spirit. You can't
The first system to be developed is the nervous system. The nervous system, which compromises the sympathetic and the parasympathetic system. Circulatory systems develop afterwards. So that means that the power of the mind is important, right?
I'm going to say this in the holiday party about the nervous system.
It's true.
Because I'm always talking about it. So you're basically saying a baby has its nervous system developed first.
Correct. And it's the parasympathetic system and the sympathetic system.
And then the circulatory.
System. So then we say, this is why we say, eat folic acid before, take folate before you find out you're pregnant. Folate. You don't see the heartbeat until about 5.5 weeks to 6. But the nervous system is formed. It's already formed.
This is very powerful for me.
So
this
when
I didn't know that.
Oh yes, that's why we say, when you, the only thing that we have control of is ourselves. We can't control each other, nobody else, just me.
This is also a very important part of the podcast. I like when people are listening. That they know this is also like a massive life lesson.
Yes. And that's why in birth, and you'll see a lot of time. And one of the things I love Lori when she does this is that she'll look at the person in front of them. It's like, okay, what can we do? It's empowerment, right? The power within yourself. Yes, she does. She's like, look into yourself. What can we do? So the thing is that it's because to highlight that you don't need to go out of control because you are in control.
I'm getting so emotional. Like, what you were saying, like, only thing we can control is ourselves, not other people.
Yeah.
People lose a lot of life force.
Yes.
From trying to control
other things.
Yeah.
And it's like,
then what was the second thing you just said about, you just said something so deep. You said during birth, we don't have to go out of control.
Correct.
This is so deep.
Yes.
We can be in control.
Correct.
That's amazing.
And it's it's allowing the hysteria makes you, and the reality is like, so you don't need to do that. Your difference between one person to the other, sometimes I've seen some women scream, but still power in they're using their force, their voice to plow through, like that. And then I see the ones that scream and they're out,
and
of
the
control,
energy is
and
not
the energy is not directed. Correct.
Yeah.
So there's the difference, right? In that how we're
like
using that.
Goosebumps just because when you are speaking about birth, I'm also just thinking about life. Thinking about all the different pain, suffering.
They're so hand in hand. How to prep people for birth.
Crazy. I'm like very emotional.
The way that people do life is the way they do birth.
Exactly.
And so a lot of the coaching I do to prep them for birth is Phabby and I both, we spend so much time getting to know our people and understanding how they do life because it's the way they're going to show up in birth and motherhood. And I am like, now I've taken it a step further with my birth prep where I'm like, where can we soften some of the edges?
Yeah, I love that.
So that, and I do that through my coaching part, so that you're not like slammed up against it in birth. You don't get the lesson in birth or motherhood. It's like, where can we start during pregnancy to kind of like look at, maybe if you're a control freak, we can start playing around with this now so you can flow a little bit easier during birth or pregnancy.
I'm going to also, I want them to make that also a clip. The way that you do life
is the way you do birth.
Oh, I love that.
And that also evolving is where can we soften because also what I believe, and I've never gotten to say this in any meeting or any places, I think that life is also about going against your nature. Like
absolutely
growing.
Yes.
Against your nature is really growing.
And
okay,
that's
so
who really does not slams you into that? It stretches your edges.
It's the door.
Pushes your limits, especially when you're unmedicated. I'm having a flashback right now, MaryRuth, of your birth. Yeah, I'm having a flashback because I remember there was times at your birth where you're like, Lori, and you would look at me.
That's how I am.
No, and you would just stare into my eyes, and I'm like, you're okay, breathe with me, and then you'd breathe, and you're like, okay, and then you carry on. But she would just be like, whole she was like locking eyes.
I wanted to tell her, I don't think I can do this.
Yes. Well, here the other thing is, one of the things I look at birth like this is like, who does not like movies? Everybody loves movies, right? In a movie, there's character development. So just think of yourself as a character being developed. And birth, you're birthing this new person. You don't start off the same person.
Completely true.
Exactly.
And what's crazy is no one is telling you that maybe you're going to become very different in this. You and I like what you said, like to work on it ahead of time so you're not pressed up against a wall.
Yes.
And you said learning the lesson in the middle of labor.
Exactly. Because guess what? We're all gonna birth.
Well, we birth every day we wake up. It's a new birth, right?
Yeah.
We're birthing constantly. We're like dying when we go to bed. There's a part of us that's dying. A part of us is being birthed in the morning. There's the law of the universe is
fluid.
Like what
it's
ends.
Fluid.
There's a death before a birth. There's always something happening.
Have you seen the quote also? Like, not everything in nature blooms 24/7, 365.
Exactly.
It has to like lose its branches.
Yes. Yes. It's purpose. Where one of my best movies I really, really love is, I don't know if you ever seen the movie Lucy, but it really showcases to you what is the purpose of every cell if you can think that every cell in your body has purpose. Every cell in your body has purpose. I have to watch this
movie, Lucy.
And so it means that, by nature, when a cell is feeling comfortable and happy and safe, it will reproduce. It'll pass on the information to the next generation. So we're always passing on to the next generation, okay? But when we feel fearful and scared, which is the sympathetic system, it's survival. So it doesn't matter where we're at. We're going to survive and protect. And so we always want to go into the parasympathetic system. That's where we are our avatar, the most powerful.
And that's what I want for everyone listening to the podcast.
Yes.
Is to
you
go
need to drink your new magnesium drink.
That's right. That magnesium, I want that.
Yeah,
we're leaving this podcast and we're going right there.
Yes.
I can't wait. No, I have to tell everybody that when I introduced MaryRuth to Phabby, I was like, I have to get her into your vitamins. And she's like, here, go shopping. And I was like, Phabby,
I put them in the house because I was in the backyard at the baby shower.
My God.
And you guys really were shopping because I saw the sweet photo on Instagram the next day. You guys were like,
I felt like Julia Roberts in Pretty Women. Like it was like, tell me to go vitamin shopping, and like you just gave me that was like
in the bags.
Breathe. We were so excited.
Listen, can I tell you, my husband? Okay, this is not just for women. I have to tell you, my husband, he's been taking my stuff.
It's true.
He's taking my stuff.
Men really like it.
Yes, they do. And I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, well, you look good. I want to try to. I was like, you know what? You get your own.
It's also efficacious. So it really really potent.
Yes, and he's been taking my Gurkurin. Okay, he's been drinking my thing.
You have to get some today for him.
No, I am because I was like, there's no more.
No. Dr. Phabby went first. So, Lori, will you please go first with your nighttime routine or a section of your nighttime routine?
Yes. So, my brain doesn't work after 6:00. It just doesn't.
I turn off my phone at 7 if I'm not going out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I go to bed really early because I like to wake up early, but my brain does not work after like 5 or 6. So I'm like, so I try to stop seeing clients or teaching classes or anything by 6:00. And I usually just kind of have a wind down time a little bit. Yeah. And then I go into my bedroom and I have red lights.
Yes.
Amazing. I have bulbs that are, I forget it's that Dave Asprey one that he has. And I put them in my room and I turn on the red lights and I put on this guy who I'm obsessed with. And I have all my clients listen to him and I try to use it during birth. He's Healing Vibrations on YouTube, and he plays the most
is it the sound bath?
Yes.
I need some of that.
Oh no, MaryRuth, I'll send you.
I'm going to watch Lucy, the movie, and I'm going to get the sound bath.
Okay. I'll send you the sound bath.
Thank you.
Healing Vibrations on YouTube. He has a black screen one for just sleep that I literally play. I put it on. My dogs get it. They get in bed with me, and we just they knock out with a red light and then the sound bath. And then usually I'll just read a few pages. I can't ever turn my phone off because I'm always on call. Yeah. But I really set a boundary with my clients saying, listen, I go to bed at 8.
Please just don't
call me unless you're in in labor. But and then I wake up really early in the morning. So that's my
I love I need the sound bath.
I'll send it to you.
I can feel
your kids will love it, MaryRuth.
Love
the kids.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking after dinner. I bathe them before dinner, after dinner.
Put it through the house.
Put it on.
Put it
then
through
we're
the house.
just have it. We play chess and then they go to bed. So we could listen to it while we're playing chess.
Oh, for sure. Well, they won't be so tired. It
makes
they will.
Out.
I sleep with it all night long.
That's amazing.
I woke up this morning and it was still playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love that.
Yeah, I love it. And it kind of, just blocks out any noise outside. Mm-hmm. And it just kind of, I don't know, I feel like I'm being healed in my sleep.
He has a lot of different ones.
Yeah.
And the one I usually use is the heavenly one.
Oh, he's that? I don't know.
He has heaven. Do you watch heaven vibrations? Yes.
The healing vibrations.
Yes. And he has heavenly, angelic. I think angelic sound or heavenly realm, something like heavenly frequency. I was like, I want to sleep with the angels.
I listen to it during the day, if I'm home working, and then also, I called him. I mean, I wrote to him. I wrote to him because I was like, listen, I want to learn how to play sound bowls because I thought that'd be kind of fun to do at birth.
Wow.
And I was like, do you teach? And he says, so funny you asked. So I'm about to launch a traiing. So I was like, let me know when you launch it.
This is amazing.
Because I want to learn how, because he's magic.
I cannot wait to listen to that.
Magic.
I use his in a birth. The dog was he was gone. So much so after the birth, the family were like, Phabby, can you send us that thing for the dog so that we could come? We want to go out to dinner. And that thing just puts him to sleep. It's the frequency.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. I was like, the dog with the sound. Oh my God. The dog's like this.
I turn on the red lights.
He's like that.
Yeah. I turn on the red lights and I put the sound bath on and my dogs just get in bed and they lay down. They
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Your bedtime, nighttime routine, Dr. Phabby.
So my nighttime routine is very funny, but okay. So Lori makes this cream for your face
cream.
A face cream.
I'll have to give you some.
So listen, it's like crack. Okay. So it's crack cream that I call it. It's a crack cream.
Face crack.
And face crack. And so I put that and I do my red light.
Oh, so nice. You both are doing red light. That's amazing. Yes. At the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red light.
Do you do that?
Yeah, but in the morning. But I think I actually would prefer because I get so wind. I feel like if I did it at night when I'm not going anywhere after the children are sleeping, I think I would, and listen to the sound bowl, I think I would lower the temperature of my.
You can also put.
I think sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, so I feel like it might help me sleep through the night.
I do another light. I do a white
night light.
Yes, they have the red light. My children. Yes,
I do it like there's the system has like different light for different. So I do a white light in the morning.
Oh,
that's nice.
Anyway, yeah. I do a white light.
You have to send me that link.
Yeah. And so I do the red light. And then I'm the type of person, I really need to not use my brain at night. So I look at the most
I'm so happy.
Dumbest show ever.
Me too.
I want to watch a show that does not require any
rom-coms.
brain cells. Yes.
Are you into the holiday stuff right now?
Right now,
Yes,
I just saw one of the best Christmas holiday movies. It was so good. It was the dating app one where the girl thinks he looks one way, but he's really hiding behind a photo, and he flies to their house for Christmas.
No.
Oh, wow.
It was amazing.
Okay, so I'm going to watch that.
It was amazing. I also watched Champagne Problems.
I watched that the other day.
Champagne Problem.
But the other one, the dating app one, was so sweet. That one I liked more than Champagne
I'm going to have to watch it because every night I've been watching a holiday movie, and then I go into my room and put on the red light.
It's so, you have to, I actually fully agree with this. If I'm using my brain, I will not fall asleep, or I will wake up in the middle of the night.
Correct. And so right now I'm binging on different ones. I was watching Christmas with the Cranks. I watch Elves. That's like classic A Christmas Story, you know, like I love these.
I do too.
I love watching those things.
Everybody does.
We should do a girls and movie night.
I was watching this show called Virgin River. It's just,
I loved it.
Yeah. So what I noticed about this, because I saw that it's like the #1 show watched on Netflix, I have a theory where everybody just wants a good rom-com in the mountains.
Yes.
In the mountains at the holiday time.
Yes.
Because everyone's watching it.
That's right. Who does not
Everyone's watching that.
Let's see how many people watch Love Actually.
Yeah.
Okay? Do you remember Love Actually?
I know. My mom, this is a true story. If Colleen's listening, a couple days ago, she's like, I Googled the top 25 rom-coms. Have you seen Love Actually? I'm like, yes, Mom. Seen it twice. You showed it to me twice.
See?
Oh my God. By the way, I walked in.
But she couldn't remember.
I walked in and Colleen was walking out. She looks amazing.
I
need to get on her program.
She's doing great.
She's looks unbelievable.
She's 70 now.
She looks like
she's doing so good.
She looks younger than me.
It's those vitamins.
Girl, get me on. I want to get on Colleen's program.
See?
So did you have anything else you wanted to add? Otherwise, we'll do our very last question.
But that's all I do. I don't.
So before we go, I thought you could each just say like a closing statement or belief or something that's really important to you that you would like to share with people that's like comforting or something about overcoming challenges or just life's journey. So we'll start with Lori. Just any closing comment for everyone who's listening. And
I would probably what just popped in my mind is just to remember to always trust your intuition. That especially as, you know, if you're a mother or someone to be, and to really focus on yourself and quiet the noise around you. I know with social media today and everything at your fingertips, there's just so much information and projection and opinions from other people coming at you. Mm-hmm. And to really quiet the noise and go within and really sit with what feels right for you and then follow it, even if it doesn't make sense to other people.
I love this intuition.
Yeah.
I would like to piggyback on what she's saying is nobody fails at birth.
Yeah.
And that's the honest truth, is nobody will fail at birth. There's no such thing as perfectionism, and it's a lie. It's just
so
a lie.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people need to hear that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it runs perfectionism, boy.
Yeah. It does.
It's very damaging.
Yeah.
It's extremely damaging. And if I were, it's like,
it's unattainable.
If we were, I'll add another thing.
Yes,
because
please.
I will say,
yes, please.
People always ask me, you know, do they need all these things for this perfect birth? Birth is the doorway to parenthood. It's the beginning. It's not even the end of the story. It's just the door.
It's like a doorknob.
Simply a doorknob. Like it's the door. And if anything, if you didn't have the doula, if you didn't have the night nurse, if you didn't have the right clothes, if you didn't have the right doctor, if you didn't have the right setting, if you didn't have the right shoes, you have everything you need for the birth. You have yourself.
Yeah.
You guys are the real deal. You guys are saying the deepest lessons that I hope my daughter will learn about life, period.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I always say to people, you know what's best for you. Like you have to trust that you know also what's best for you. And then you both said something very similar.
Yeah.
Really trust, your intuition. And then, can you say it one more time?
Nobody fails at birth.
Yeah. And the second part, you said something
Perfection.
wild. I almost blacked
There's
out.
no such thing as perfection. There's no such thing as.
And you said if you didn't have anything,
if you didn't have anything, you have everything.
Yeah, you still have what it takes.
You still have what it takes, because
that I think is so important. Like for anything.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times people feel like I don't have this, I don't have that, I can't do it.
Or they miss, or the other thing you get is like, oh, I didn't take my vitamins. I didn't eat right. I didn't do this. And I tell people, do you know, there are people that are in starving countries,
no
water, no nothing, yet they still manage to be pregnant. And they have babies and breastfeed.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what does that tell you? That tells you have
powerful.
Everything you need. Everything else is gravy. It's extra. You have everything.
This is so beautiful.
I love that.
Thank you both so much for coming on the podcast. This is like the best episode to end the year. And thank you everyone for listening. Yay.